his beast, maybe because like he was expecting like a win instead of a draw right there. But I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty exciting. It's gonna be pretty exciting. Like I mean, we have the hot bot, we still have the numbing, so I think Kuku's still gonna be sticking with his strategy to disable and just like destroy basically the synergies of the cards, especially like we have that Terror Chomp combo coming in from 020 right there, Arch.
So true. And I just been seeing the chat as well. Just a quick break. On the last game, they were asking why Kuku skipped. He was in a tight situation. If he played the double all-out shot and the clam slash, he would have so low HP and not being able to defend. So he was really forced to skip on that matchup. So yeah, now Kuku uh, now opting out with that back lane. But I do agree, maybe he thinks he's really confident on the team that he got the L with the draw with the critical. But again, we saw this double numbing battle each other, and Kuku would be having the advantage on that matchup because he has multiple range attack would be in his arsenal if it goes 1v1.
Hmm. Yeah, I totally agree, man. I mean, like Cuckoo has been playing it like really, really safe, if you know what I'm saying. Because as we know, like this is actually like Cuckoo's in clutch mode right here. So he does need this win. So I mean, it comes down to a matter of like the right timing and just taking your chances, man. You actually just have to just go for it, take your chances, and best judgment at the end of the day. If the RNGs and the RNG gods are in your favor, then you might actually have an advantage over your opponent, especially that ZR20 won't be going down without a fight, Arch.
So true. And of course, they're really hungry as well to get that championship, the win here on the Managers Cup. And we're just going to be waiting for the game to start. But yeah, it's going to be really interesting if they're going to be not also getting the luck from the crit gods, but also from the card draw gods as well.
Yes, sir.
And that this Iblasor would be a huge play here if they get the right cards.
Hmm. Totally agree, man. I mean, you know, this is the first round, Arch, and we still have a long way to go. We're gonna be in here for we're gonna be in this tournament for 6 months, and basically I'm really happy to see AAPH just bring their A game on, and I think we've started. Let's go.
Amazing. That's gonna be a very early numbing, and that's gonna be not getting denied. The two pincers removes two cards immediately, and that's gonna be zero cost. Kookoo would be still retaining the 3 energy from round number 1. 5 energy would be in play, but on the other hand, ZR20 would still have 2 tail slaps, possibly in need if it's gonna be used, but that's gonna be the third glance, the parasite on Kookoo as well, possibly to be played and remove another crucial card here for ZR20. But if you see the arsenal of ZR20 right now, the Acro, the Terror Chomp, the Disarm, and the allergic reaction, that's gonna be possibly enough to take out the reptile of Kookoo. But here comes the double tail slap, and they're gonna go at it as I mentioned earlier. But they're gonna be adding 2 tail slaps to get that energy, possibly backing off on it. Let's see if he's gonna continue with that attack.
Mhm.
Removes the 2 tail slaps. Alright, okay, that's gonna be a acro plus speed, 121 damage, terror chomp going through. And that's gonna be another debuff, 107, an allergic reaction for the KO. The third glance would not be used. Card wasted there, and that's gonna be a numbing. And he's gonna be having still a Nile Strike for that front reptile axis.
Oh, I really love how the tail slap like is coming into play here, Arch, because like it doesn't only it can't only give you energy, but it's a very useful tool to take out debuffs, man. I mean, it's even
Yeah.
actually it's I think it's even better than the veggie bite because at least the veggie bite you have to time it like perfectly, but for tail slap there's automatically like double use for it, energy and utility. I mean, and dodging all these debuffs at the same time, man.
So true. And I think he removed it earlier again for the dodge as well. He dodged the stun from the anesthetic, and here comes the energy gain. As you mentioned, the tail slap is really effective. And that's gonna be a Nile Strike, slowing down the Disablosaur, gets the energy coming in from the backlane Kotaros for Kuku. Now, it's gonna be both of them having huge energy reserves, 5 for ZR20 and Kuku with 7.
he still has a lot of cards, a lot of ways to get out of the rut here on the 2v3 for Kookoo. I mean, I mean, just the hot bot like right there can turn around the game if played like correctly. But I mean, there's still that fear that temptation of getting that terror chomp like in at any time, and on a 2v3 you wouldn't want to be feared, Arch.
So true. And as you can see, speaking of fear, that's gonna be Kookoo placing 2 Vine Daggers to possibly dodge the fear, but it would not gonna be the case here. He's gonna be attacking still with the backlane as well, going all out on the damage. It's gonna be another disarm, try spike, but that's gonna be huge breakball for Kookoo. Kookoo's Disablasaur would be still living through this round number 4. Now he's gonna be coming out with the offensive. That's gonna be 2 Vine Daggers, 22 damage here. The Hotbot and Spy Surprise 101. That's gonna be a chump. And here comes the Killer Revenge Arrow to remove the front lane. It's gonna be a 2-on-2. But here comes the possible ender on the KO. Another critical coming from ZR20. And that's gonna be a numbing on the mid lane. That's gonna be ZR20 skipping. Another Revenge Arrow, wishing for another critical, placing the numbing as well. And here comes Kookoo with the offensive. ZR20 just stacking up the cards and the energy for the later battle on the 1v1. He knows he's gonna be having Kookoo having those range attacks. Now both of them opting out with 4 card combos. Another critical! 220, 112. 2 terror chumps. Kookoo would be possibly going to the last stand, and he will. But that's gonna be ZR20. Possibly taking the game away from YGG. And that's gonna be the case. ZR20 stands tall and wins game number